A year of continued progress when it comes to the Obama administration's trust relationship with the nation's first people. 2014 saw several advances on Indian education reform, energy and economic development, and addressing climate change impacts on tribal nations.
Over the course of my 20 months or so in this job, I've had the privilege of visiting more than 20 Native American communities, from the North Slope of Alaska and the Inuit people to the Seminole people of South Florida. I've had the benefit of seeing schools and businesses and community centers, prisons, and learned a lot about the culture of Indian country in my travels.
Secretary Jewell is the chair of the White House Council on Native American Affairs. She's now hosted 4 meetings of that council, focused on bringing resources and assistance together for the benefit of tribal communities. This year, the Secretary underscored the need for Indian education reform, issuing a secretarial order to restructure and redesign the Bureau of Indian Education, from solely a provider of education to a capacity builder and service provider to tribes. The goal? To provide an academically rigorous and culturally appropriate education to the next generation. Over the course of the year, Secretary Jewell met with students and administrators at a half-dozen Indian country schools from Maine to Minnesota and from Mississippi to New Mexico. 2014 also saw advancement in the administration's commitment to a new chapter in government-to-government relations with tribal nations, including a major settlement with the Navajo Nation. All told, the administration has brought to resolution more than 80 individual tribal trust management lawsuits for a total of $2.5 billion. The Department of the Interior has been working hard to help restore tribal homelands, completing more than 280 cases so far this year, taking more than 40,000 acres into trust for tribes. Indian Affairs has also been working on regulations that would allow the department to take land into trust in Alaska. And the land buyback program, established under the historic Cobell settlement, has made $754 million in offers its first year to more than 44,000 individual landowners, restoring some 410,000 acres of land back to tribes.
The success of this program is vitally important to the future of Indian country. Consolidating and returning these lands to tribes in trust has enormous potential to improve tribal community resources by increasing home site locations, improving transportation routes, spurring tribal economic development, and preserving traditional cultural or ceremonial sites.
This year, the administration dedicated nearly $10 million to help tribes prepare for the effects of climate change through adaptation and mitigation. The Tribal Climate Resilience Program, part of a new initiative to work toward addressing those climate impacts already affecting Indian country communities, from the Everglades to the Great Lakes to Alaska and everywhere in between. Secretary Jewell also joined President Obama for his historic visit to the Standing Rock Sioux tribal nation. She says it's the administration's job to work closely with Native peoples, not just at the White House Tribal Conference, but each and every day of the year.
As the chair of the White House Council on Native American Affairs, I appreciate that all of my cabinet colleagues have an opportunity to work closer together and to work closer with tribal leaders. We are committed to tribal self-governance and self-determination. We are committed to upholding our trust and treaty obligations to our nation's first people. So it is with great pleasure that I welcome you to the White House Tribal Nations Conference, the 6th annual. We've had it every year. We will continue to have it every year. And I hope you enjoy this time in Washington, D.C. Share your wisdom with us so that we can do our jobs better to serve you. Thank you.